Hello everyone, and welcome to the Hidden Habits channel. Today we are going to explore one of the most powerful and invisible forces controlling your life. Your beliefs. But not the beliefs you simply choose. The hidden structures inside your mind that quietly shape what you see, what you feel, and even what you think is true. Because the human brain is not just a machine that receives information, it is a machine that builds reality. And the most surprising part is this. You are not always experiencing the world exactly as it is. You are experiencing the world through a model your brain has created, a hidden architecture of beliefs. Imagine your mind as a massive city. Every experience you have is like a new building, a conversation with your parents, a success you achieved, a failure that hurt you, a lesson from school, a moment when someone praised you or criticized you. Slowly, over years, these experiences become connected. They create streets. They create pathways. They create a mental map that guides how you understand the world. Most of this construction happens without your awareness. Your brain is constantly organizing information, searching for patterns, and creating explanations. This ability is one of the reasons humans became so successful. Our ancestors needed to recognize patterns quickly. A movement in the bushes could mean danger. A change in the environment could mean survival. The brain evolved to find connections because finding patterns helped humans survive. But this incredible ability has a hidden weakness. Sometimes the brain finds patterns that are incomplete. Sometimes it protects a belief even when new information challenges it. This is where psychology reveals something fascinating. Scientists have discovered that humans often experience something called confirmation bias. Confirmation bias is the tendency to pay more attention to information that supports what we already believe, while ignoring or questioning information that challenges it. For example, if someone strongly believes they are unlucky, their brain may remember every failure and overlook every success. The person is not necessarily lying to themselves. Their brain is simply giving more importance to information that matches the existing belief system. The belief becomes a filter, and everything that enters the mind passes through that filter. This is why two people can experience the exact same event but create completely different meanings from it. One person sees a challenge as an opportunity. Another sees the same challenge as proof that they cannot succeed. The event is the same, but the internal architecture is different. And this idea becomes even more fascinating when we look at neuroscience. Modern theories of brain function suggest that the brain is not passively recording reality like a camera. Instead, the brain is constantly making predictions. Before you consciously understand something, your brain is already trying to predict what is happening. Your expectations, memories, and previous experiences influence how you interpret new information. This helps the brain work efficiently. But it also means your past can influence your present. Your brain does not only ask, what is happening? It also asks, does this match what I already know? And sometimes, the second question becomes more powerful than the first. This is why changing a deeply held belief can feel so difficult. Because you are not changing one simple idea, you are changing a connected structure built over years. A belief about yourself may be connected to memories, emotions, relationships, and past experiences. Changing one part of the structure can feel like rebuilding an entire city. But the human brain has another incredible ability, the ability to change. Scientists call this neuroplasticity. The brain is not permanently fixed. New experiences, learning, and repeated thoughts can create new connections. The architecture of your mind can be redesigned. The question is not, do I have beliefs? Everyone does. The better question is, are my beliefs helping me understand reality, or are they limiting it? Because the most dangerous beliefs are not always the ones that are obviously wrong. Sometimes the most powerful limitations are the beliefs we never stop to examine, the thoughts we repeat, the assumptions we accept, the invisible rules we follow without knowing why. Your mind is constantly building your reality, and every day you have the opportunity to become the architect of that reality. Because understanding your mind may be the first step toward changing your life. But there is an even deeper layer to this hidden architecture. Your beliefs do not only affect how you see the world, they can also influence how you remember it. Many people imagine memory as a perfect recording of the past, like a video stored inside the brain. But scientific research has shown that memory is much more complex. Memory is not simply replaying the past, it is rebuilding the past. Every time you remember something, your brain reconstructs that experience using stored information, emotions, and existing knowledge. This means your memories can change over time. Not because your brain is broken, but because your brain is designed to update information. One of the most famous researchers in this field, psychologist Elizabeth Loftus, demonstrated that memories can sometimes be influenced by later information. Her research on false memories showed something surprising. People can sincerely remember details that did not actually happen. The brain is not trying to deceive you, it is trying to create a complete story. And stories are powerful, because humans do not just live through facts, we live through meanings. A person who believes "I always fail" may interpret every mistake as evidence supporting that belief. Another person may see the same mistake as information that helps them improve. The difference is not only the event. The difference is the meaning attached to it. This is why your internal beliefs can become self-reinforcing. A belief influences your attention. Your attention influences what information you notice. The information you notice strengthens the belief, and the stronger belief influences your future decisions. A cycle begins. Psychologists call these mental frameworks schemas. Schemas help the brain organize the enormous amount of information we experience every day. Without them, every moment would feel completely new and overwhelming. Imagine having to relearn what a door is every time you see one. Schemas make life possible, but they can also create blind spots. They can make us ignore possibilities because they do not fit our existing understanding. This is why curiosity is such an important mental habit. Curiosity allows the brain to temporarily step outside its own structure. It asks, what if I am wrong? What information am I missing? What else could this mean? These questions are not signs of weakness. They are signs of a flexible mind. The strongest thinkers throughout history were not people who never changed their minds. They were people who constantly tested their own assumptions. They allowed new evidence to reshape their understanding. Because the goal of the human mind should not be to protect every belief forever. The goal should be to discover what is actually true. Your beliefs are like a map. A good map helps you navigate the world. But if the map is outdated, it can lead you in the wrong direction. And the only way to improve the map is to examine it. So the next time you feel completely certain about something, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, is this true because the evidence supports it? Or is it true because it feels familiar? That single question can open a door into a deeper understanding of yourself. Because the greatest discoveries are not always made by looking outward. Sometimes the greatest discovery is understanding the hidden world inside your own mind. This is hidden habits, and the more you understand your brain, the more powerfully you can shape your future. But perhaps the most fascinating part of the human mind is this. The architecture of belief is never truly finished. Your brain is always changing. Every conversation you have, every idea you explore, every experience you go through can become another piece of the structure inside your mind. This means your identity is not a permanent statue carved in stone. It is more like a constantly evolving creation. The person you are today is the result of thousands of invisible influences. But the person you become tomorrow can be shaped by the information you choose to accept today. This does not mean you can simply think your way into anything. The brain is not magic. Reality still matters. Evidence still matters. But your interpretation of reality plays a powerful role in how you respond to the world. Two people can face the same obstacle. One sees an ending, the other sees a beginning. The difference may come from the invisible architecture they have built inside their minds. So perhaps the most important habit is not waking up earlier, not working harder, not learning faster. Perhaps the most important habit is learning to observe your own thinking, to notice the beliefs that guide you, to question the assumptions you rarely examine, because the mind that can question itself is a mind that can continue to grow. Your brain is constantly creating a model of reality. But remember, a model is not the same thing as reality itself. It is only your brain's best attempt to understand it. And the moment you realize that, you gain something incredibly valuable. The ability to step back from your thoughts, the ability to examine your beliefs, the ability to become the architect of your own mind. Because the hidden architecture of belief is not just a story about psychology, it is a story about being human. And the more you understand the structure inside your mind, the more consciously you can build the life outside it. Thank you for watching The Hidden Habits. If you enjoyed exploring the hidden science of the human mind, consider subscribing for more documentaries about psychology, behavior, and the secrets behind how we think. Thank you. See you in the next video.